let's start at the beginning of everything. So when you were shooting this video, what were you in Utica for? Were you just stopping by, visiting the area? What was going on?
Yeah, we were just stopping through in there with my boyfriend. I think he had a meeting, and so we were just like killing time, like in between. It was just like a weekend that we had nothing to do. So we went to Delmonico's, which was nice, that Italian restaurant.
Wait a minute, let me write that down. She said it was nice.
Yeah, the girls in there are super cute. Like those are I could tell that those are like the girls that are like, those are definitely the Utica 10s that are working there. And then we went to Peepers, which is like the best strip club I've ever been to.
You did not.
Yes, it was the highlight. The sweater that I'm wearing in that video, I actually left in the strip club. Like I lost it there.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So what made you to decide to shoot that video? Were you just kind of wandering around and was like, hey, we might as well make a video of this? Like, what set that off?
I think so. I think we were just bored. I mean, I'm a comedian, and my boyfriend's like a comedy booker, so he's not a comedian himself, but he's funny, and he understands like the way comedy works and like the business of it. And so we're just walking around, and we're like, man, like a lot of things are closed down. Like we're trying to find a place to eat, and we're like, a lot of stuff is closed down. And then, like learning more about the history of, I guess, like a lot of factories, shut down. I'm not sure, like years ago. And so we're just like, oh, this is interesting. Like we were just like, what happened here?
Right.
And then, then we're like, all right, let's just start shooting it, whatever. And the whole thing was improvised. Of course, I know that Italian American Center is a foundation, but I'm like, of course I'm going to call it like an in-ground pool. Like, I know what that is.
Right.
Just kind of like just being light and poking fun, and then we just kept going, and then we were like, oh my God, an abandoned video store.
Is there some sort of line that you have to draw, though? I mean, people's feelings are involved here. You kind of probably hurt some people's feelings saying some things, especially about that bartender at Swifties. You called her a stripper.
I even wrote her back. I was like whoever that bartender. I didn't even notice her, and I wrote her back like, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Like, I barely noticed you. Like, I didn't even. It just was like a joke. I was just like, hey, I have 2 jobs. Like, I was, and it really just was like a throwaway comment. Like, I didn't even see her. I don't even think I even noticed her. But it definitely was not something to take personally at all.
Well, I have to say the response from Utica, it was pretty overwhelming, to say the least. Were you expecting anything like that to happen?
I was not expecting anything. Like I think around yesterday afternoon, I saw one girl wrote me, and I was like, oh, she's talking about the Utica video. That's so random. Like, how would she have found it? Like, it was from last summer. And I just sort of like, all right, typical like internet trolls. And then a few more came in, and then I saw that like you guys had posted it, and I think it's called the Fuse magazine posted it.
Yeah, Fuse, yeah.
And I was just like, whoa, and then it all came, and then it came on Twitter, and then, just between, like, my boyfriend and my other comedian friends, let's write these people back, like, let's have some fun, and just pointing out their spelling errors has been, like, really fun for me, and there was such a crazy backlash coming my way.
We're very passionate about our town. Have you noticed?
Super passionate, yeah.
That's what I would say. I would think that's one of the biggest things out here is you're going to get both sides of the story. There are people out here that, might not care as much for the city, but they feel like it's okay to talk down about it because it's their city. But you'll find so many more people who are like, hey, wait a minute. No one can say that this is our hometown. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have to say, it surprised me how many people, jumped on board on this.
Yeah, I'm just flattered that people...
It's so weird you're flattered over so much negative attention.
It's so great.
There's something wrong with this picture.
It's the greatest thing that could have happened.
Right.
Yeah.
So has your view of Utica changed at all? I know at the beginning of this conversation you were saying, you did get to experience a lot of things that you did like about the city. But overall, has it changed? Do you feel more negatively towards the people, or is it more positive? Has anything changed about Utica to you?
She can't say because she still wants to be funny.
I would love to come back and do a comedy show. I think that'd be great. I guess I feel more negatively about the people because it's. I mean, they were funny. The comments are so cute. They're like, "Hey, we don't all do meth,"
Right.
Hey, there's stuff to do. There's a Walgreens. There's to do, and it's like you guys don't have to defend it. Like you're putting so much more thought into this than I did. you know, it's like it's nobody's fault, nobody in particular that the town is the way it is. Hey, I live in New York City. Like, people get killed all the time here. There's homeless. Nobody lives anywhere perfect. It's just like it's just human beings are interesting people, and it's like it's crazy that so many would take it so personally.
Yeah.
I guess to answer your question, like, yeah, I guess my feelings on the people have changed. It's like, wow. But that wouldn't prevent me from coming back.
Don't you?
I think it would be really cool to have like a comedy show there, and it would probably sell out. And if it's everybody who hates me,
you're a brave woman.
Well, that's the thing too. Again, like we said, we're very passionate people, you know, and you can obviously see that with everything that has happened.
For sure. Woo, a lot of passion.
Now we want to make things a little bit better for you, giving you the chance to earn some brownie points for the city.
Oh, is that right? Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Yes. So you're a comedian. You do shows in other areas. You've visited other places. Can you tell us a city that is worse than Utica?
Ooh, gosh. I mean, I've heard Detroit is pretty bad, but I haven't been there.
What about Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn?
Oh, you know, yeah, Bed-Stuy. I've been to some areas of like East Brooklyn, although Bed-Stuy is coming up, but
Utica's coming up too. It's working.
I think so. I think you guys have so much potential. I think it's a great place to, like, if you need to hide out or just like get away from it all. You know, like I was like, hey, I could buy a house down here like right now.
It is a nice place to live. It really is.
But yeah, you know, I think this has inspired me to like visit more cities. I would like to find somewhere worse than Utica. I think I'm inspired to do that now.
Okay, we'll give you that challenge. We want you to find areas that are worse than Utica, and you can report back to us on them.
Yes,
Definitely.
we want a report.
Yes.
ASAP.
Yeah, we'll give you 30 days.
Well, you're a good sport.
Yes.
You guys are so great. Thank you so much for letting me call in.
We didn't say we were going to put it on the air.
Oh, right.